The haunting case of Laurie Potter, a cold case cracked by Genealogy. October 5th, 2003. A day that began like any other in Rancho San Diego, California. But the discovery in a dumpster that day would forever stain the community's collective memory. Severed human legs, a gruesome find that sent shockwaves through the region. The victim, unknown, became a silent testament to a brutal crime. Years passed. The investigation stalled. Traditional methods of identification hit dead ends, one after another. The victim remained nameless, a Jane Doe lost in the labyrinth of unsolved cases. Laurie Diane Potter, 54 years old, had vanished without a trace. No missing person report filed. No frantic searches. Laurie simply ceased to exist, as if swallowed by the earth itself. The case grew cold, another file gathering dust in the archives of forgotten tragedies. Hope dwindled, replaced by the grim acceptance of the unknown. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. A new dawn for cold cases. The San Diego County Sheriff's Homicide Cold Case Team turned to a revolutionary tool: investigative genetic genealogy, DNA extracted from the remains. A fragile thread of hope woven into the fabric of scientific advancement. Could this be the key to unlocking the past? The DNA was analyzed, meticulously compared against public genealogy databases. A painstaking process, fraught with challenges and ethical considerations. A match, a distant relative. The branches of the family tree began to reveal their secrets, leading investigators closer to the truth. Laurie's adult son, identified through DNA, a breakthrough that shattered the silence of years, bringing both relief and unimaginable pain. The Jane Doe in the dumpster finally had a name: Laurie Diane Potter. The search for her killer could now begin in earnest. The investigation reignited, every aspect of Laurie's life scrutinized, every relationship examined under the harsh light of suspicion. Laurie was a resident of Temecula, a wife, her life intertwined with that of Jack Dennis Potter, whom she married in 2003. The focus narrowed, evidence began to accumulate, pointing in one horrifying direction: Jack Potter. Substantial evidence, circumstantial yet damning. A web of deceit and betrayal began to unravel, revealing the darkness within. Jack Potter was arrested in 2021. The man who had lived a lie for nearly 2 decades finally faced the consequences of his actions. February 2025, Jack Potter pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, a confession that sent a chill down the spines of those who had followed the case. He admitted to smothering Laurie to death, a cold, calculated act of violence that extinguished a life and shattered countless others. May 2nd, Jack Potter, 72 years old, was sentenced to 15 years to life in state prison, a sentence that offered a measure of justice but could never truly undo the damage. A life sentence in its own way, but the years stolen from Laurie, the pain inflicted on her family, could never be repaid. The horror didn't end with Laurie's death. Potter's actions in the aftermath revealed a chilling level of depravity. He opened multiple credit cards in Laurie's name, exploiting her identity, desecrating her memory for his own selfish gain. A lavish spending spree ensued, a grotesque display of wealth built on a foundation of murder and deceit. Potter became obsessed with a woman he met at a strip club, a desperate attempt to fill the void left by his heinous crime. He showered her with gifts: a Hummer SUV, a ski boat, a credit card with a $30,000 limit, all purchased with Laurie's stolen identity. Potter rented the woman an apartment in Corona Hills, a pathetic attempt to buy affection, to escape the guilt that must have haunted his waking hours. He fraudulently filed family court documents, claiming he had contacted his wife about the proceedings years after she had been murdered. A cruel charade, a final act of disrespect towards the woman he had sworn to love and protect. Potter went to family court to sell the family home in Temecula, the home he had shared with Laurie, now a symbol of his betrayal. He pocketed all profits from the sale, a final act of greed adding insult to the unspeakable injury he had already inflicted. The case of Laurie Potter is a stark reminder of the brutality that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life, a chilling example of the darkness that can consume a human soul. It highlights the enduring grief of Laurie's loved ones, the pain of loss compounded by the years of uncertainty and the horrific nature of her death. Genetic genealogy proved crucial in solving this cold case, a testament to the power of science in the pursuit of justice. The sentencing of Jack Potter brings a measure of justice to Laurie's memory, a small victory in the face of overwhelming tragedy. It provides closure to her family after years of unanswered questions, a chance to finally grieve, to begin the long and arduous process of healing. But the scars remain, the memory of Laurie Potter, forever etched in the annals of true crime, a cautionary tale of love, betrayal, and the enduring power of hope in the face of unimaginable darkness. Let us never forget Laurie Diane Potter. May her story serve as a reminder to fight for justice, to never give up on the search for truth, and to honor the memory of those who have been taken from us too soon.